I'm Jen Carlman with InLab News. We are here at the Fall 2010 Demo Conference. I'm joined by a wonderful friend of mine, Don Dodge. We spoke with him last year, actually, here at the Demo Conference, actually in San Diego.
That's right.
And at the time, Don, you were with Microsoft. But
yes.
I looked at your name tag and I saw that you're now with Google.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about why the shift, why the change?
Well, I was laid off. Microsoft was laying off people, and I was one of those.
Wow.
Interesting story. So I wrote a blog about being laid off about 15 minutes after they gave me the call. And within 2 hours, Google called me and said, hey, let's talk.
Wow.
I have to credit Mike Arrington at TechCrunch for that,
Okay.
because Mike Arrington wrote a post about me on TechCrunch, and of course that blew up all over the place. So
Right.
here I am at Google.
So is it safe to say that though you were probably disappointed you were laid off from Microsoft, that it's actually been a positive thing for you?
Oh, it's been a very positive thing. But yeah, it was surprising, disappointing for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then on to the next thing.
And then you got the other big name in technology, Google. Well, we're certainly happy to have you here at the 2010 Demo Conference.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit, Don, about the, first of all, when you showed up today, what types of companies are you looking for? What is your eye focused on?
Three things. Cloud-based applications, browser-based applications, and mobile. So mobile is where everything is going.
Right.
I think in the future you'll take your phone out of your pocket and that is your computer. So all the applications and data that you want will be either on your phone or in the cloud. So you'll just take your phone out, dock it on your desk, and you'll have a flat screen and a keyboard. That's your computer.
And that's your computer.
So we're heading in that direction, and I'm looking for companies that have applications that are mobile, cloud-based, and that take advantage of the browser, specifically HTML5 and the advanced capabilities in the browser.
Let me ask about differentiators. You've obviously seen a ton of different companies over the years. We've even covered a lot of different companies, and we start to notice a pattern of, okay, these people are all kind of doing something similar. Are you noticing anything that is really different? And if so, kind of tell me about some of those companies, or what are you looking for that's different?
Well, last year it was all social, right? Everything was a social application or social data or community, all that kind of stuff. That's kind of passé now. Now it's more mobile, mobile and social, mobile, social, and location. So location-based services.
We did see a couple location services.
It's getting bigger. So now when you meld those things together, when you take mobile and location and social and put them all together, you can do some very interesting things. So that's what we're looking for now.
Wow, what advice do you have for the entrepreneurs here? Obviously, they would love to be picked up by someone at Google or Google or even
Microsoft
or Microsoft or any of these, HP, any of the big movers and shakers in the tech business. So you are coming from the perspective of you know what you're looking for. What kind of advice do you have for these guys when they're looking to develop the software?
I think any entrepreneur needs to focus on their customer, their project, their service. Don't think about being acquired. That's probably the worst approach. If you run your business with the focus of being acquired, the chances are very rare that that will happen. So focus on solving a problem, focus on a customer or a market segment and dominate that segment. That will get you the attention that you want, and companies will start looking to acquire it.
Give me an idea of where Google is at right now. What obviously besides the mobile apps that you guys are looking for, where's the company at? Where are you looking to expand and grow?
Well, search is obviously the core of Google, and that's the engine that provides all the money to do everything else. But aside from search, it's business-to-business applications, so Google Apps, Gmail, Calendar, Google Apps. So that's the business side of it. Then there's Android for mobile, and Chrome for web browser-based applications. So those are the three prongs that we're really going after. Business in Gmail and Google Apps, Android for mobile, and Chrome for web browser-based things.
Wow. Huge company that just keeps getting bigger. Dal, my last question for you is kind of going back to what we were originally talking about when you were laid off at Microsoft. And I don't mean to end on a bad note, but I want to ask you just, there were so many people laid off in this industry, and you yourself admitted it was surprising. I mean, here you'd been with this company
5 years.
5 years, you were really doing well with Microsoft, and you were one of the people, you were the part of the statistic in the down economy. Granted, you had another job within 2 hours, so you were lucky that way, but what kind of advice do you have for people who are at a point, who are struggling, who are maybe faced with unemployment, or they just can't seem to get very much traction?
Well, I can only say what worked for me. And for me, it was I write a blog, I do Twitter, I'm at conferences like Demo and TechCrunch, and I'm very visible. And that's why I got a call in 2 hours. So I think writing is a great way to expose your ideas and how you think and what you're interested in. And employers see that. So write a blog, comment on other people's blogs, get involved, go to conferences. That's what works for me.
Really use the social media to your power.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Don Dodge, thanks so much from Google.
Well, thank you.
Great seeing you again.
Good to see you.
I hope we see you next year.
Absolutely.
Maybe still with Google, and if you're with a new company, I'm sure you're still going to be doing great things. Thanks so much.
Thank you.